Beautiful shooters out there in YouTube land. They're different today. YouTube's playing with the algorithm, knocking us down. Playing with our shorts, playing with all the numbers. Thank you for the like. Y'all double tap that screen. PapasPewPews ain't very happy today. But like everything else, we will adapt and overcome. Simba USA, what's up, brother? Doing things a little different today. Since YouTube wants to be pricks. Hey, I need y'all to go to all of us, you gun tubers. I need you to start hitting their shorts and liking the shorts and commenting on the shorts. That's the only way to beat that algorithm. People worked hard to build up what they have, and basically they just want them to start over and run a new system. That's not right. Don't tread on us. That's right. We were starting to build a hell of a, and we're still going to continue a hell of a two-way community. Our voices were starting to grow. And once again, they find a way to try to stop it. And the only way to beat that is to stick together. Start supporting these pages, liking their comments, liking, subscribing, getting the word out there. Not the end of the world. I mean, yeah, we could go to other apps and then restart. And then once you start to build it up, they're just going to change their rules too. Oh, yeah, they're doing it to everybody. It's not just gun tubers. I did the same thing. I went and just scrolled down the live feed. Anything that was live, I scrolled down and there's five, six, and some chat rooms you could see the chat exploding, but the room was saying there wasn't nobody in it. How the hell are you typing if there's nobody in the room? Yeah, they basically labeled all of the spam where they taught you to make 3 or 4 shorts a day and do a couple of lives a day to keep your numbers up. Now they're using that against you because that's what spam does. Spam does uses the same system. So in essence, us doing what YouTube taught us to do, it marked us as spam. They're new rules. That's something, man. Which I only done this. I never dreamed to get as far as I got. I only done this because I'm raising 3 grandchildren at 50 years old. I'm starting over. They're under my protective custody, which means pretty much 24/7 I'm at home. I leave to go to town maybe once, maybe twice a month. That's all I leave. So I did the YouTube to have outside adult engagement. It was a way for me to get on, talk to people from all over the world, all over the country, fellow brothers that love the Second Amendment. And now I feel like they're trying to snatch that away. I feel like we were starting to use our voices in a positive way, but yet they'll still let these idiots get on here and pop off in the air and do stupid stuff and show their bodies and all that shit, but we can't share our love for firearms without being hindered of some sort. So I'm going to use my voice to continue doing what I'm doing one way or the other. I've dealt with this through Facebook, TikTok, all the others. Hell, I lost 20,000 followers on TikTok over a dumbass thing. I owned a convenience store, was working night shift, was live, sold a pack of cigarettes, and lost my whole account due to illegal sales in a convenience store selling a pack of cigarettes. So I'm used to this kind of shit with social media. So now we're just gonna run it. Now I got guns staged up and set up. I'll flip the camera around in a few minutes. But I wanted to see what would happen if we just run a natural live. Just run it a little different. You can see we're not bots. You can see we're not spam. But yeah, somebody done the same thing. I I wake up weird hours. I go to bed weird hours. But I woke up, jumped on lives, and just wanted to see what everybody had. See, like it's saying nobody's in the room right now. That's all well and good too. I'll talk to my damn self. I don't mind. I don't mind talking to myself. What's up? If you enter in the room, please double tap that screen, hit the like, check out the content, leave a comment, subscribe, run this engagement up, get this message out. YouTube's trying to suppress all the small content creators. They've changed the algorithm up, labeled everybody spam. Me here at PapasPewPews, I'm gonna be good. I've made my living. I'm retired. But there's a lot of folks that depend on this little bit of money that comes in through the YouTube channels or the social media channels, and they just hurt the hell out of a lot of small creators, and that's not right. These people put in the work. They shouldn't be hindered in what they do. I mean, I only had 900 subs, or a little under 900 subs, but it's still mine. I earned it, but it's not going to kill me one way or the other. Thank you, Simba. And I think we need to do that with all of them. J Dog, all the ones that who make the content and the shorts, just periodically through a day run through and hit one of their random comments. It don't take but a second to do that. As we're scrolling, it takes a second to show one of these small content creators love. Just to, just pop in and leave a comment that says hello or something. Help their numbers run up. Let YouTube see that, they got support, that they've got backing, that we want to see them. And it's not only with the gun community, it's anything. We want to see these content creators on YouTube doing what they do. And a lot of them put a lot of time in the content that they create. They put research, they put staging everything. There's a lot of good content creators out there who's being affected by this right now. A lot of good folks out there. I've met a lot of good people on here. If I didn't gain another follower, I've met so many cool ass people using the YouTube platform. And I'm sure I could go to Rumble, which I've already set up an account. I'm still trying to figure out how to use that because I'm old. I don't like to learn new damn things. I don't want to have to create all new content, a whole new build up. I don't want to go through all that. So I'm just going to stay and be a pain in the ass on YouTube's dime. I'm going to make my comments. I'm going to say what I say. Don't care who I piss off. Have y'all had something to drink today? Don't follow my example. Good old Coca-Cola. Ultra Fire, good morning. The different setup right now. I hadn't flipped the camera around yet. Everyday Carry, what's up, brother? Ranting about what YouTube's doing to all the creators. People who spend all their time building this up, all to watch it burn. And not only the 2A community, they're doing it with everybody. So this morning I went on a rant and I'm asking everybody, please like this live, subscribe, go to everybody, your favorite content creators, go to their shorts. Just drop a quick comment, subscribe. Show love to your favorite content creators. Me, I'm good, bro. I've made my living. I'm retired. I enjoy the Second Amendment. I enjoy firearms, but I'm not going to let it break me one way or the other. I'm like EDC on that. I built what I built with my own hands. I didn't ride off nobody's back, and I didn't chase nobody's nutsack. I built what I built. You just got to keep pushing, keep hustling, keep grinding. But it is nice that if you go in and support one another by dropping something in their comment, saying hello, whatever, because it shows YouTube we do want to see their content. We do want to see what they're doing, and that we're going to continue doing it one way or the other. Ultrafire, what's up, bro? You know, a lot of these guys really, really take the time and edit their material and do a good job with it. And I feel like they should be praised for what they do, not have their likes and shit hindered because YouTube decides that they're bots, all because they followed the original concept. And that's where the problem is. That's where they got us. The concept originally was make 3 or 4 shorts a day, make a couple of lives a day, but that's also what the bots do. So when they went to try to block the bots, it affected us all also. Yeah, everybody double tap that screen, guys. Like and subscribe. Stay dangerous. What's up, brother? People like Stay Dangerous, Everyday Carry. Go to their stuff, like their content, but don't only like. Drop them comments because them comments make a big difference. Even if it's you trolling, your comment still helps. It helps the algorithm see that we want to see that. You know, because even you trolls, you guys enjoy going and bouncing in pages and giving us hell, and we enjoy giving you hell back. Don't get that twisted. We enjoy it. We enjoy y'all just as much as we do the other engagement, because it's still engagement at the end of the day. YouTube says we don't like to show our faces. I'm showing my ugly ass face this morning. I'm gonna show my ass until y'all fix this algorithm, and I'm gonna grind it out because here's the thing: I don't count on the money. I don't plan on being a superstar. I'm a superstar with my family. That's all that matters to me. So I could just sit here and have 6, 7, 8 viewers. I don't give two shits. But I'm gonna keep it real with everybody. Them 8 or 9 people, 10 people, every now and then 20 people, they gonna hear what's real. They're not gonna hear nothing fake. Because that's one thing I've never been. I've never been fake. I've been a gangster my whole life, bucket against the system. I don't mind being a gangster against YouTube. Oh no, you good. You good, dangerous. I love all you guys, man. Like I was saying earlier, I've met a lot of great people on this app. A lot of great people. And I see a lot of great people who's feeling betrayed, who's feeling shot because damn, you got people with up to 10, 15, 20,000 followers who's now getting 2, 3, 4, 5 views. Another thing, if you sub to somebody, go check them out every now and then. Scroll through their page. Don't just be a silent sub. Everyday care, that's something a lot of people don't know about me. If you had my Facebook, you would know that's one thing that I was. I was a pastor. So preaching is something I'm good at, whether it be the Bible or whether it be facts. But I was a real pastor. I wasn't one of them ones who went in there with all that judgmental stuff. I taught Latin and Greek, the root words, like, and this is going off base, but it shows you what kind of person I was. People who would say, "Oh, if you cuss, you go into hell." Well, tell me a cuss word that we use in English that was around back then. There's not one, because the meaning of curse was to wish harm on somebody, wish bad on somebody. That was cursing. But yeah, um, guys work hard on these platforms, and I feel that now we should support them more than ever. And once again, I'm not talking about myself because I'm good. I'm gonna thug it out regardless. Oh, we're gonna keep the momentum going. We're gonna do it though by sticking together. That's what I'm telling everybody. Get on your content creators, your friends, all these guys. When we were in these chat rooms, every day, go through their page, see what short they put up. Just like it, make a quick comment. Yeah, we might only have 10, 15 people when somebody does a live, but if everybody pops in, that's 10, 15 views right there going up. It's a slow go, but it's a go. Don't give up. Don't walk away. Don't lose hope. Don't stop the fight. That's what we're all about. Standing together as one, putting differences aside, and pushing through. That's what we do. That's how we get it done. Because if you let your voice be silenced, who's going to hear you? All it takes for evil to prepare, that I just messed it up. All it takes for evil To succeed is for good men to do nothing. Well, I'm asking all the good men and women out there, y'all keep pushing, man. Oh yeah, I'm staying consistent, Ultrafy. But I'm also not going to deny the fact that we got a problem. I mean, look at and it's not only 2A, it's everybody on YouTube, except certain ones. It's everybody on YouTube who's losing here. And what bothers me the most is, you know, I was just getting into it, but I see the time that goes into cutting and clipping and doing all the work for these shorts, and then to put it up, take pride in what you do, and then you look and there's 6 people that liked it, knowing damn well there was more people, or you might have got 10 views when you were doing thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views. I watched a channel yesterday that's got over 100K followers. They did a live and had 62 people. Out of 100K, something going on. But yeah, I stay consistent. I'm not letting that mess. I mean, if I get 2 or 3, 4 people, I'm happy. Oh yeah, they want you to quit every day. You're right. They want you to quit. But you said everything last night every day when you said, I got this on my own back. I'm not going nowhere. You know what it's like to come up out the struggle. See, that's something about people like us. We've been there. And I don't mind having to go back. Because once you get out, you can always get back up. I used to call people builders and Legos. You got certain people who are what I call Legos. They lay around all day long waiting on somebody to come build them up. And when they get tore down, they can't do a damn thing until somebody else comes and builds them back up. Me, I'm a builder. I build up. You tear me down all day long and I put it right back together. Put it right back together. Doesn't matter. Grind it out, thug it out, keep it moving. I'm gonna keep doing these little silly ass lives. Keep putting the ugly ass little guns up. On point, what's up, my brother? I put up some content this morning. Especially Rico from Belly. Oh, I'm gonna have to drop a time. I'm gonna have to drop a time. That's what I said. I'm gonna keep posting. But Ultrafire, that's what they're saying is hurting us though, is we're posting too much, they say, and now we're considered spam because that's how spam operates. You can go look up the new rules and the tutorials on how to do the videos, and they want you to come back as a whole new page and start over again. Man, the hell was that? Well, I'm feeling great. Feeling peachy. I'm feeling like showing my ass today. Matter of fact, I wish a troll would today. Double tap that screen, guys. Hit the subscribe if you're not already. And just to show y'all, it's already set up. I ain't gonna sit around here with nothing beside me. Like Bishop Bullwinkle said, hell to the now, to the now, now, now. Sitting around chilling, guys. What y'all up to? I know Dangerous is driving. Probably got that mask on. Love you, Dangerous. But nah, guys. Y'all, y'all keep grinding it out, thugging it out. They'll have to change something eventually. And Dangerous, damn you for telling me about that Rumble, man. I hate that bitch. Literally, day before yesterday, it's literally the numbers dropped that quick. Everything just crashed. It may have been a few days before that, and we just now start to notice it, but it literally went into effect. It's crazy because everything was rolling on smooth. I was running 150 people in my lives, and it went down to 60, and then it went down to 30, which I was still good with 30. And then yesterday, I couldn't get more than 5 people. Well, I got one set up under PapasPewPews. Um, I gotta finish put. I just figured out how to upload videos and stuff. Now I gotta figure out how to get all my videos off of YouTube and everywhere I got them and move them over to that. So I gotta work with all that. But I'm not liking Rumble very much. How come it won't let me verify my damn phone number? Dangerous. I'll type in the phone number under verification. I'll type in the phone number. It'll send me a code to my phone, and when I transfer that that code over, it clicks it right back to start over again. Dust cover, what's up, brother? I think we got to get more people on Rumble before it lets us do that. It may be that. That's the only thing that was pissing me off. I finally just backed out of it, went back to YouTube, and started making funny ass shorts again. Gunner man, what's up? Oh yeah, they're not getting me off YouTube. I don't give a damn if they take the whole fucking algorithm. I got enough subs. I'll just sit here and talk to myself. Get yeah, yes sir. Yes sir. But once again, to y'all that just tuning in, I promise you, I got that thing on me. Screw you, YouTube. What we eating today, Gunner man? Had to smoke me a cigarette. Sorry about that, guys. Cheese. Yeah, it's me. Gray hair and all. Told y'all, I'm Papa. Ah. Yeah, smoking does kill you. Oh yeah, that's my old ugly Maverick 88. Double tap that screen, guys. Pan fried cheese. Woo. Yeah, I gotta be careful with cheese and shit. But hell, while y'all here, let's go on a walk. I wanna walk around for a minute. YouTube, I allegedly am putting a 380 in my pocket with an extra mag. Come on, Jack, you wanna go outside? You wanna go outside, boy? Okay, okay. Look at that big old boy. Big baby. Big baby. Sit. Sit. Don't you beat me. Come on. Eat up. Leave her alone. Bring your ass out here. Come on. Go. Ooh, I'm bright. That's my Chevy, guys. Show y'all my property real quick. She dirty because I stay in the swamp constantly. This is just a little look at where I live. Hey, still in here? He likes his American flag. Dust cover, let me show you what I built for my wife. If you're still in here. This is her little flower planter. Hang on, let me get a better view. There you go. That's her little decoration for a little flower garden. The pear trees. horse farm, my place. And it goes all the way back here. That's the stables. Just what I gotta be push mowing, guys, because my riding mower ain't working. Goes all the way back there for acres. Just set up place for the kids to play. One of them little baby ass swimming pools. Yeah, right now it's beautiful. But this South Georgia, that liable to change in 5 minutes. Yeah, it's beautiful here today. It's liable to change at any time. Jack, let's get that. Let's get him. Where's he at? Where's that hog? Where's that hog? Let's get him. Retarded ass dog. Then it goes all the way. I own the side lot here also. Well, you can't really see through the trees, but basically it goes all the way to the end of the road where the road turns back left. It goes all the way back and then kind of curves back. You can kind of see the trailer back there. That's the other side of the highway. And then this side, my old burn drum, my homemade smoker. This the woods life, guys. Peaceful. Peaceful. Hey, y'all, double tap that screen. I'm fixing to go back inside and set up the camera again. Where's my damn dog go? Jack, load up. Let's go. Yeah. Jack, load up. Where the hell did his stupid ass go? Jack, let's go. Yeah. Where did that damn bulldog go? All right, Jack, load up. Let's go. There he goes. Whoa, damn. Come on, let's go in the house. It's hot. Go in the house. Open the door. Houston, Texas. He's collecting guns too. All right, get in the house. Come on. Room. Lay down. Lay down. Jen, let Sugar out. This is my place. I have to watch what I do because I can't put my grandkids on social media. So if they're out and about, I have to click the stream off. All right. See if YouTube ends my live. You guys there? There we go. That works. 3 people in the live. What's up? Now, it's the Maverick 88. The Mossberg, I just sent off a Cerakote. When it comes back, this one will go for Cerakote. I'm doing this one in a Resident Evil theme with the umbrella stickers and stuff on it. And it's going to say Survivor on the side. I'm doing it in a green and red, like an alien green, zombie green color with the red drip on it. No, I don't think you can, but I think Rumble will allow you to. I think Rumble allowing, it won't be long before they change that too. Once they get the people drawed over there and they start building up a following, they'll change the rules. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it'll get changed. And I'm sure YouTube will lax off after a while. I'm kind of like EDC on that. They want to see who sticks around. And picture it kind of like a job. I mean, they hire all people, and they'll hire, even me in business, it used to be a rule of thumb, I'd hire 10 people to keep one. Because within a few days, the weak start to weed themselves out. And corporations do that all the time. They weed out the weak. They see who's going to stick around. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I wanted to give y'all a little tour of the farm. Yeah, double barrels are nice. I got a little coach gun, double barrel. And I got some locked up in the safe that were my wife's great-grandfather. So they're pretty old. And I got a Stevens, basically number set, which is the single barrel and the double barrel, 12 gauge. Which I like my shotguns. I'm not going to lie, I'm a shotgun person. I'd grab my shotgun before I would my AR in most situations. Yes, it has. Mine has the trigger up front, the trigger in the back. Mine also, where it's neat, when you open it, when you open the 12 gauge to reload and unload, it puts itself back on safety every time. It's a Winchester, early 40s model, and when you open it, it'll put itself back on safety. Only thing I've never owned in the shotgun area is the over and unders. To me, that wasn't a double barrel. Double barrel side by side. Shut up and lay down. Quit whining. You just went out and had a ball. Lay down. Get your damn kibbles in a minute. I got a female dog in heat, and he's going nuts. So what's up, guys? How's it going with y'all today? And I do appreciate y'all stopping in and listening to me rant. And just remember, throughout the day, go to people's shorts, drop a quick comment, even if it ain't nothing but say hello. You know, hit a like on their content, on their shorts. Show YouTube that you do want to see them. Everyday Media, what's up? Just chilling. Which I think my live yesterday, I still had 300 or 400 people on the live and views. Hang on, what? Oh, yeah. When you're pissing, you bought a 5.56 calorie semi. Oh, wow. Where'd that happen at? But you got to be careful around here. I mean, people will call the cops on you quick. I was in my own store parking lot in a store that I own, sitting in the truck smoking a cigarette, and guy called the police and said I was armed to the teeth. And when they pulled up, they just shook their head, told me to be careful, and drove off. They knew they couldn't say anything. I was on private property. Da, 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 da. Oh. Double tap that screen, chat. Let's get some folks in here and make some comments. Let's do it. I gotta make some content for Insta. I don't know enough about their rules yet. I gotta read up on their rules. I haven't been too long messing with Insta. If y'all do go to Insta, and if you're on Dangerous's family page, I think it still has me as affordable taxi. That is me. So if I comment, it's me. I like this damn little Diamondback 380. Simple. Breaks down just like a Glock. Looks like a Glock. Glock should make one this side. And I might actually carry it every day. Uh, 3 people in the chat, 37 minutes into it. I do appreciate everybody who stopped in this morning. I'm not getting off. I'm just saying I appreciate all you guys, man. I can't say how much I appreciate you guys. I enjoy it when y'all go live and I can go talk smack. That's what made me mad the worst. Is I'm afraid some of my people, I go to their chat, they're going to give up. Man, y'all who get me through the day. I get bored. That's the only bad part about being 100% disabled and not being able to work and retired. You get bored, run out of shit to do. And I enjoy every one of your contents. Even my trolls, like I was saying earlier, I enjoy the trolls. The dedication it takes to come back day after day and make comments. To me, that's fun. Lost your leg in an accident. Yeah, I had a heart attack 5 years ago. I got 2 stents in the heart, a broke bone on each side of the neck that fused together wrong. Both shoulders messed up. Been shot, been stabbed. I've had a lot of shit happen. Yo, ultra, that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, I try to go to everybody every day if I'm not asleep. No, that's not a Taurus. That's Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. I own Taurus, but that's a Shield Plus. That one there's got over 5,000 rounds to it. And still runs like a brand new one. Double tap that screen, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Look up these guys that are commenting. Everyday Media, Dangerous, EDC, FE Ordnance, The Reaper, J Doll Pimp Daddy, look these guys up, man. Go sub to their account, comment on their shorts. Let's beat this YouTube algorithm, guys. And not even the 2A community. If you have another content creator, say cooking or whatever the hell it may be, go to their page today, find their latest short, comment, drop a like, support these small creators because that's what keeps them going. And YouTube will not push them again until you start showing support for them creators. If you're sub to a page, go comment on their stuff. What do I do when I meet anti-gun people? I try to convert them because most of the anti-gun is how they were raised, what they were indoctrinated with, and most of it's lies. So you just try to show them. You try to show them that we're not these crazy gun wielding fools that go out and no, it's not that way. We actually enjoy them for what they are. It's like somebody who collects art. There's a history behind every firearm, and if you love history, the guns of history, whatever it may be. But when I meet an anti-gunner, one one thing I do not do is I don't find common ground because that's like the other day I seen a chat where people were talking about, well, they had a point. No, they didn't have a point because their point is gun control. I don't want any kind of gun control. Most of their stuff is off of wrong information. These are tools. They're used to protect your home, provide food for your home. That's what they are. Yes, there's bad people in the world, but them same bad people, if they're intending on doing something and harming somebody, they're going to do it by any means necessary. Us good people with them tools is what stops a lot of it. The fear of what's on the other side of that door is what keeps anybody from just walking in your house at any time and taking whatever the hell they want. And if that fear ever gets taken away, that's what's going to happen. People's just going to walk in and take what they want. My hopes with my channel was to teach people how to train, how to conduct themselves when they have one of these. Because to carry one of these does come with a lot of responsibility. And I don't put going out getting in road rage incidents and throwing them up in the air. Uh, yeah, I have. Matter of fact, I've had to use them 3 different times, 3 different occasions. And that's just the times that I actually used it. I came from the trenches for real, for real. Boom, boom. Sorry, I had to get the other dog back in. Whoa! Both his dad and prop gun guy, the anti-gun guy was almost. Oh yeah, see that's another thing. When you run into an anti-gunner and you start speaking facts, they're gonna lose their mind. But it's not only anti-gunner; it's any kind of politics. That's why I don't like to do politics on my page, because when you present the facts, then they start with the name calling and the arguing and the wanting to fight, because that's the only thing they have. They have nothing that they can produce. They have no receipts that they can produce to prove you wrong. They just got the silly shit they were taught and they believed because they were indoctrinated. I deal with so many people who were taught wrong, whether it be taught wrong in religion, whether it be taught wrong in politics. You got to figure indoctrination is just a form of control. Oh no, I wouldn't have let nobody slam nothing to the floor. He'd have got slammed to the floor. I'm from the Slapaho tribe. We believe in slapping a hoe. Mm-mm. No, sir. Not in my house. Double tap that screen, guys. We 46 minutes in, so we've had a pretty decent live. YouTube ain't ganked me yet. But see, I don't touch my stuff, and that's one thing I never understood why my algorithm changed. I have no strikes. I have nothing against me. CZ Shadow for competitive shooting. Ooh, I'd have been pissed. You pay too much for a shadow to have somebody throw it on the floor. My shit's like my kids, bruh. The two I sent out for Cerakote, the 1022 and the Mossberg 500, they tell me it's going to be roughly 10 to 14 days before I get them back. And I'm looking at the void in the safe, and it's like I'm missing two of my kids. I hear you, Ultra Fire. I hear you. Yeah, me like the loud booms. Yeah, I get you, Gunner Man. Yeah, I enjoy my tannerite and stuff, Ultra Fire, and stump remover and different things. We keep all that stuff at the range though. That way it doesn't get mixed up and people think we trying to do stuff. Yeah, just leave that at the range. Hey guys, if you're just joining, double tap the screen, subscribe, go to my shorts, leave a comment. I don't know what was held for review. Let's see. You cannot cock the pistol. That's why you got held for review. You cannot touch the firearms on live, Menendez. I'm sorry. White Rambo, what's up, brother? Just kicking it today, bro. Appreciate you stopping in. You get your grass cut? I mean, there's nothing personal, bro. YouTube just don't allow us to touch them when we're on live. If we touch them, it'll instantly end your live, and it'll cut you off for at least 24 hours. Yeah, my name is Daniel. Yeah, I got a few limbs I got to go cut. You missed when I went out and gave a tour of the yard, but I've got a ladder set up by the tree. I got to cut a couple of dead limbs, which nothing. I don't have any trees in the perimeter of my home that could fall on my home. I just don't like going out there and seeing limbs. I like to keep my yard neat. And I figure I got about 2 more days and I got to cut the grass again. It's according to how much it rains. If we get a heavy rain, it'll be up a damn foot and a half by tomorrow morning. The cheapest would be that Maverick 88 shotgun. They're cheap here. They only cost, what, 180, 200 cheeseburgers. Oh, yeah, I like having my yard. And then it'll pester me that the neighbors won't cut their grass, so I'll go over there and cut their damn grass because I'll get tired of looking at it. But until I get my riding mower back, I ain't cutting shit but mine. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all, man. The ones that just come in, I went on a little tirade about YouTube, messing with y'all small content creators. Hey, I like Rock Island. They putting out some pretty good stuff. To those who don't know, Gunner Man's in the Philippines, so his dollar amount is different. It's not U.S. dollar. Yeah, that's what I said, Rambo. They can suck it. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna be a pain in their ass. I made a short this morning, White Rambo from Belly, old Rico. I gotta drop a dime. I'm gonna have to drop a dime. I think I titled it "YouTube Bots Be Like." Well, they rolling hard. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. Oh yeah, it's cheap, but it's dependable though. That's what I like about it. Them Maverick 88s, that one there's been through hell. You can't kill it. I've tried to. I've thrown it in mud and clay and water and sand, and it'll still cycle every round. I beat it to hell in the underneath the seat of the truck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They keep playing. They gonna lose. They're gonna lose some money out of this because you're right. People do pay for special subscriptions and stuff like that. See, we're lucky here, Gunner Man. We don't have to do all the paperwork and stuff like that. I mean, if you don't have a permit, you got to do a background check. But like, we don't have classes that you have to take. We don't have any of that. Not in Georgia. See, YouTube's one of the only ones I don't pay for. I pay Xfinity, and then I pay for the Paramount package because of the kids, of course. Um, but I don't even have regular cable. I just stream everything off the internet. If you don't get your big head ass away from my, get to the other side of the room. This is my side of the room. You stay on your side of the room, fathead. Don't give me that shit. Lay down. Lay down. We're not having a staring contest right now. Yeah, there's silly rules everywhere you go, though. I mean, once again, attempts of control. Yeah, I know, Rambo. I was gonna do that because I love my music, and even though I've got XM and all that in the truck, it's nice to be able to play music, stream music. But them damn commercials kill you sometimes. Did he? Ultrafire? Huh. I grew up on some Hogan. I used to love my wrestling. I worked for a rental company in Atlanta, Georgia called The Main Event, and used to always deliver to their gyms and shit. So I met Lex Luger. I met Scott and Rick Steiner, Hogan. I've met a lot of them over the years. I'll look when I get off the live. Well, he's free of the WWE finally. That damn lifetime contract was killing him. R.I.P. Hogan. Yep, Rick Derringer. Ultra Fire, I'm surprised you knew that, bro. Yep, that's back in the WCW days. Actually, NWA days. I'm sorry, NWA days. Yeah, I spent a many a day around them guys. Did security for a couple of shows. I had a professional wrestler. His name, he went by Blade, um, and he worked part time as a dispatcher at my cab company. Had a guy try to run in one night, robbed a place, and he tore my office up. Broke a box fan over the dude's head. He speared him out of his shoes. One of the little ding ding gamblers that were in the other room come in, and the guy was laying on the floor asking her to please get that big guy off of him. It was funny as hell. I got to the office, and my office was tore slap up. And all that was left, the whole boy, was a pair of tennis shoes laying on the floor. So he got speared and arrested and lost his shoes. Guys, keep talking. I'll be right back. I'm going to run right here to the restroom. I'll be right back. Lay your ass down. Watch the door. I'm back, guys. Oh, if you can help it, don't never become a diabetic. Oh, they jumped off for a minute. I'm sure they'll come back, Ultra Fire. people pop out, pop in, probably scrolling to see about the Hogan thing, and then they're probably seeing who else is on live. I don't know who's on live. Um, I usually try to time my lives in between when everybody else is on live. That way, I'm not stepping on nobody's toes. Me, your mama, and your daddy too. Welcome into the ones who just joined the chat. Double tap the screen, subscribe, drop a comment on the shorts. Not only mine, go to your favorite content creator right now and put a comment in their shorts. YouTube's really messing with the creators right now, and I'm sure they could use the comment. I'm all about these small content creators and boosting them up and keeping them going. Don't want them to lose heart, lose hope, and give up. And that's the sad part. A lot of them really care about the community that they build up, and they put their heart and soul into what they create. And that's my point right there, Ultra. I think about what it takes to put out good quality content. You've got to think it out, set it all up, stage it, edit it, and then you post it. And then YouTube pulls this shit, and you wake up the next morning and you got 5 views. That's heartbreaking. It's aggravating. It makes you want to just say to hell with it. And then you go and you don't get any strikes. You follow all the rules. You do what you're supposed to do, and you still get affected. I could halfway somewhat understand if it's somebody who's always catching strikes, always getting in trouble. I could see them doing it to that and getting away with it. But they took people who never had any strikes. They were monetized or almost monetized, and that's who's being punished right now. The ones that put all their heart and soul into what they're doing. And the ones who are actually depending on that little bit of money, and it ain't much money. Um, you got to figure, you got to get into hundreds of thousands and millions of freaking views to really see any kind of real money from this. So it's not like you're losing a whole lot of money, but it's just the fact that they're not recognizing your work, your hard work. Yeah, there's a few that's still getting up there. Arms Room had a good bit of people yesterday. He had 150 people in his live. There's a few out there that still get numbers. FV had good numbers yesterday. Um, so there's a few that still get numbers, but they're slowly starting to cut them. It's like a gradual down, almost like they think you won't notice it. And then some of them that get all the likes bend the rules a little bit. Every now and then you'll see them touching stuff that would get us kicked off immediately. YouTube kind of like turns a blind eye. I saw one day before yesterday that kept putting his he kept adding guns to the live. And I granted you never saw his hand, but you saw the gun slide across the freaking live. You know it didn't get there on its own. Like if I were to black out the camera right now and put another gun up, YouTube would try to pull me. And I blacked out the camera. They don't like that, but certain people get away with it. Yeah, I've watched J Dog go outside, and then I've watched, Utah Dad's been trying all kind of experiments over the past couple of days. He did some without firearms completely. Um, it just doesn't seem to matter. It's like they've got certain names, and you're already a target. And like I said, that tutorial that I watched said they basically want us to start over with a brand new channel, come back, and use their whole new algorithm. And use their specific tags and their broad tags. what they call broad tags. Um, that's what they want us to do. And they still claim it was to get rid of the bots, a lot of the AI created stuff that they had going on. I'm gonna let it run for a little longer. I normally end it an hour, but hell, I'm to the point now. I ain't doing nothing. I'm taking it easy today. Yeah, ultra being new, that's the one advantage there. I mean, but still, think about it. You've already got your name and everything else. You'd have to change all that. Let everybody know that you're who you are. I mean, it's just shit that shouldn't have to happen. We shouldn't have to go that route. Yeah, I appreciate it too, bro. And everybody jumps around. That's cool. We all support each other's pages and stuff, and that's why I said we got such a good community. I don't want to see anybody give up. We were building a hell of a community. Usually, you can't get two or three people together without having disagreements and drama. And we've got a hell of a community. Look at everybody who's. You go to every page you go to, you see one of us or two or three of us. We all kind of like traveling groups. You get on, you talk to one another. It's just a camaraderie. Whoever just joined, feel free to comment, subscribe, double tap the screen, go to our shorts, check out our shorts, leave a comment. Greatly appreciate it. It's dope, buddy. Rambo. Where's the switch at? Oh, on one of the tree limbs out there. I ain't picked one yet. I don't use switches. That's a federal charge. And we don't play with the feds. Oh, I get it, bro. It is hot everywhere. Hey, did y'all see that one video on YouTube? Some lady over in Europe was talking about how unbearably hot it was. And the guy who was doing the YouTube video uh, checked out what they call hot, and it was like 68 degrees. And he's like, we're in the South. It's 68 degrees before you ever wake up. I mean, hotter than 68 degrees before you ever wake up. He's like, you ever turn on your oven and stuck your head in the oven? Well, that's what it feels like when we walk out our door at 6 a.m. Yes, dildo left. Why you gonna name yourself dildo? Yeah, we're not too far apart, bro. Our weather is pretty much the same. If you live anywhere near the East Coast, we pretty much gonna have some of the same weather. We have the same exact same as Florida. So there's there unless you go to South Florida. When I was in Miami 2 winters ago, 3 winters ago, it was 90 degrees there, and just right here in Georgia, it was like 42. Yeah, we're under a heat advisory right now. We're hitting triple digits, and the feel like temperature is like 110. And the power company knows it. Boy, they doubled the rates. Yeah, the power company doubled the damn rates. Like you jackasses. It should be illegal for them to do that during a heat wave. I imagine our hurricane season to start off, even though we're well into it, we haven't had anything. I imagine um, sometime the first of the month we should start seeing tropical storm movement and stuff like that. I'm waiting to see what that's going to be. Which I didn't evacuate any of the storms last year. We had one pass right over us. We had gusts of 105 in this double wide, and it never even, I mean, it didn't shake, it didn't anything. So I'm pretty well strapped down. And I don't have no trees I have to worry about near me, so anything that falls would not hit my home. So we just stayed. We stayed through it. And I'm far enough away from the coast where I live that I don't have to worry about flooding. But we did get snow last year. That was interesting. Or this early this year. So that was interesting. Here in Georgia, we don't do snow very often, and when we get it, it's fun to watch these people try to drive on it. It's like when I first moved to Nashville, I was headed up from Georgia. I went over before I got to Nashville. I went over Eagle Rock Mountain in a damn Geo Metro, and everything was snowed up and icy. I remember trying to come off that damn mountain. I ended up using one of the sand pits they use for the big trucks to stop the car because I couldn't stop. I had to learn how to drive on ice real quick. Yeah, Geo Metro, little 3-cylinder. Had that bitch whining out trying to go up the mountains. Bro, I've had about as many cars as I had firearms. My dad owned a Mercedes shop for years before he passed away. And my first car was a Mercedes 240 diesel. And then I had the 300Ds, the Turbo Ds, um, the SLs, the SELs, trucks. I had a Porsche 914. Had all kind of cars. Oh, I love my diesels, bro. I love the smell of a good diesel. I'm weird like that. And you can't kill them. Only problem with a diesel is when it gets cold. If you're up north, you got to have a block heater installed. Then you just plug the bitch in overnight. You get in the car, your heater's already warm, everything else. Just fire it up and go. But back in the day, diesel was cheaper than gas. You put $10, $15 in diesel, you were good for the week. Actually, my Mercedes that I just got rid of, I was gonna convert to biodiesel, and ended up somebody wanted it more than me and offered enough that, yep, I let him have it. That's something I was taught a long time ago. Don't get attached to personal items. Everything has a dollar value. All right, brother. We've been going about an hour 15. I'm just going to look up that Hulk Hogan thing. I appreciate you hanging in there with me, buddy, and I'll catch you here in just a little bit. And I'll drop some comments on your page. You guys stay strapped, stay blessed, and keep one in the tube. Daniel out.